Hey guys, Michael G here. Today I'm going to show you one of the best blitz-heavy defenses in the game, and that is going to be Overstorm Brave here for the nickel over formation or nickel normal formation. I'm going to show you some reasons why it's good and what to do from it to make it even better. So we're going to go against a bunch of stars just to give you an example of what I'm talking about. So this is the setup, guys. We're going to want to use your A safety, pinch our line, and pinch our linebackers, right? Now, I'm going to show you... And then, so like this is what it looks like, right? This is cover zero. We're going to be loser into safety on the running back side, guys, because running back will be a responsibility here from this cover zero defense. First, I'm going to show you guys is what happens if we press here. And basically, I'm going to walk you through why the blitz is good and some counters to it, and some counters to some offensive plays that people like to do. So, like, if I'm playing against press cover zero, I love throwing wheel routes, right? Because wheel routes have not, man covers not wrapped with wheel routes all year long, right? So, as you can see right there, the press was pretty, like, when he pressed, it was pretty easy. They just don't react to the ball unless you shade underneath, which we never want to shade underneath out of this cover zero defense. It's just not a good idea generally. So we don't want to shade underneath, and we'll either be shading outside for the most part or inside or just no shade. But we never want to be playing underneath. So right there, as you see, the wheel route just torched it, right? So what I like to do, guys, is this from this up. So again, we're going to pinch our D-line, pinch our linebackers, and then we're going to press, but then we're going to back off B, X, and RB, guys. This is a setup that a lot of pro players love running when they run this cover zero defenses. They'll have four backed off guys here, and then they're going to use the running back. So the running back goes out on the route, guys. We have to use them. So I'm going to show you guys this again with these adjustments here. So again, back off A, RB in this, and then I'll show you guys how to do that in a second here. But again, we're going to be usually the running back, but I'm going to try to run verticals here with this wheel. I'm going to try throwing this ball, and watch what happens here, guys. So right here, you see how the cornerback is like right there to make a tackle this time? And like he's not going to be able to get beat to the outside right there. I'll show you guys again, but like right here with this backed off defense, because his first step is down. So again, back, boom, pinch, back off RB, back off X. Here we are, boom. Now with this wheel route, guys, it's just never, like before it was a great ball. Now it's like the guy's like right there to play it. It's like, sure, I can throw it quickly, but like that's not going to be a ball that I'm going to be able to consistently rely on because he is now backed off. And a lot of pro players, guys, will do that, like I said, where it'll be pinch D-line. So something like this, pinch linebackers, use your safety, back off here, and verse verticals, here's the setup, so boom, right? That is super key, okay? Now, the second thing I want to show you guys here is how to back off these guys. So right here, this is the defense against stock, pinch, pinch. Now, to back off somebody, I'll press the Y button, then the A button for individual adjustment, and then the icons pop up. So whatever defender is manned up to that icon, I'm going to want to press. So right now, I'm going to back off the B here. So I'm going to press B, and then I'm going to press the right stick up, and then he will back off. He's right there. So same thing, Y, A, RB this time, back him off, right? Y, B, X this time, back him off. Now, another thing that people love to do versus cover zero, guys, that is a... So something that's been popular all year long is left side C routes. So like right here, I'll show you guys right now. This left side C route, guys, will fry. But the biggest thing here is watch the C route just absolutely smoking man coverage, right? So one thing I like paying attention to, guys, with this defense is the key with this, guys, is this. Backed off man coverage has a hard time getting beat quickly, right? Because I just showed you that with verticals, right? Is that it's hard to throw flat passes versus backed off man. So it's the idea of our blitz going to get home before they can beat the backed off man coverage. The problem is that C routes are a deep bomb, and it can get thrown quickly. So what I like to do, guys, if I notice that the defender can run left side C routes. So again, I'm just going to count the defense right here. Boom, 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 right? All I'm going to do now is put Sanders, my corner here on the left, in an outside quarter or third. That is going to now get bagged, right? Not going to be able to throw this at all, right? Absolute bag. So that is a adjustment that I like to do at cover zero, guys. If on the left side of the field, if they have the chance to run a C route on the left side, I'm going to put a third there to take away that C route. But again, like I was mentioning before, guys, backed off man has a hard time getting beat early, like I mentioned with the verticals example. So because of that, we are relying on our blitz to get home before man coverage gets beaten. Another thing, too, with these abilities, guys, especially at this point in MUT, it is possible to have 4 inside shades and deep route KOs here, right? So everyone that's manned up, these 4 guys, whether it's bunch, if I audible, for example, to tight, it doesn't matter. Tray offset, right? If I audible tray offset right here and I call this play, I just want to make sure that he has inside shade deep route KO because this is the cover zero defense, right? I want him to have it, him to have it, him to have it, and him to have it, right? Because the whole idea is with the inside shade deep route KO was this, guys. Inside shade will counter any short in or route tech ability, right? Those abilities will not light up and make coverage when we have inside shades. Deep route KO will, again, it will knock out any deep pass. So if we get burnt by like half a step, it will not matter because of our deep route KO ability. At this point in MUT, it is, I know like Mike Haynes just came out, he gets inside shade deep route KO for 1. There's a roll card that gets inside shade deep route KO for 1. There's a Darnell Parham that just came out, golden ticket, he gets it for 2. There are 4 DBs that get inside shade deep route KO for 6 or less. So grab those 4 DBs if you're going to run this defense, and then rely on them to knock out any deep passes and also with their inside shade ability to counter that. So what we got to make sure is that 5th DB here, our user, he should not have any inside shade deep route KO ability. He's going to be our user. You can put whatever you want on, acrobat, pick arts, doesn't matter. But the key is that he wants to be your user all times. You never want to use one of your ability guys with inside shade deep route KO. So again, guys, bunch, tight, doesn't matter. The key here is that we want this cover zero defense with these guys backed off, so they're all kind of backed off here. And then our job right here is to use our non-inside shade deep route KO. The running back's our responsibility. If the running back ever goes out on the route, we're going to take him away. You can play a little more coverage on this as well. Like you can man him up. That's the thing about Nick Normal that you can send 4, and you're going to get good pressure because you have a 4 down lineman set. So like you can get shed. You can play coverage on this, something like this, for example, if you want. But the key here, guys, especially if you're going to go blitz heavy, running back is going to be our responsibility. We're going to let our inside shades, deep route KOs do the work. We're going to want them to get backed off because backed off man does not get beat well. And even right here versus bench, I'm going to shade outside, and bench will get bagged here, guys. Again, running back here, once they stamp the ball, running back's my responsibility. Boom. It's either, guys, we instantly scream with that send 6. The running back, even though he was blocked, has no chance to actually pick it up there. This is one of the better blitzes in the game. The thing with the normal last year is that, like, escape arts is easy to escape from it. This year's game, it's not easy to escape from Nick Normal at all. This blitz does, in fact, scream. A very, very good blitz in gear now. It's been a good blitz all year, quite frankly, but still now it's still a really, really good blitz. So even block the running back here, guys. And sometimes if you think there's going to be corner routes coming, what I like to do is just shade outside. In order to do that, I'll press Y and right stick to the right, and that will make my players play to the outside. So if I see something like Ben's coming, for example, boom, they snap the ball. We instantly scream right there, as you can see. And both those guys, even like right here, guys, this is the point where deep route KO becomes really, really nice. So as you see right there, we shaded outside. These guys are in an okay position right here. But like, for example, if they throw here, we have deep route KO. This deep route KO will knock out this pass if they try to throw this to the outside. Same thing here. If they try to throw this pass to the outside, our deep route KO will absolutely play it. And that is what we're looking for, guys, is that inside shade deep route KO stack to counter any corner routes, posts, etc. And with 99 speed and MUT, guys, if you have the best DBs for that, you will not get burnt and you will have great success here. So I'll show you guys bench one more time, but you get the idea. This is going to scream versus tight, bunch, trips, whatever you play. This blitz is an absolute screamer. The key here, guys, you want to pinch your D-line, pinch your linebackers, and then you're going to want to back off this man coverage because, again, man coverage cannot get beat early. And also the idea is that we're going to scream by the time it gets thrown late. So, again, once the ball is snapped here, we're going to absolutely cage it. We're going to scream. Nothing's open. You guys get the idea. Cover zero, guys, with inside shade deep route KOs has been a great defense all year long. If you want to go to a blitz heavy scheme for your defense, this is the way to go. So with that being said, guys, if you enjoyed that video, something that you can add to your scheme, because you're still GG. We're full level schemes. Use at the highest level, men. Link below in the description. Use code GG and check out for 20% off your next order.